TMD Sports is brought to you by Fanatics.com for all your official licensed gear. YouTube, good evening, Facebook, all the social media networks that follow TMD Sports. I appreciate you. It is TMD Sports, and we got a great show for you tonight, man. But before we get to that, real quick, we got to introduce the cast. Chrissy Acutie's in the building. Chrissy, let them know what's good, baby.
Oh, I've been sitting down here in Florida all by myself, all by my lonesome, while you guys have all been having the time of your lives. So
all by yourself.
Pete Barker made it back. Pete was down here. Pete, let them know what's good. The British Bulldogs in the building. What's up?
Hot off the plane, okay? Hot off the plane. No sleep. Let's go. Come on. Let's do it.
No sleep till Brooklyn.
No sleep till Brooklyn.
All right. As y'all well know, wow. What a week. It is what it is. Ooh, I can't even spit the shit out. Okay, so
we won.
I know. We won last week. All of
blowout. Shut out. Goose egg.
Minus Chrissy. I know Chrissy feels some type of way, but we got you, boo boo. We got you. Now let's get to it. Wow, I can't spit it out today. It is crazy. It is absolutely bananas. So during the week, during these last few weeks, Deshaun Watson made his return back to the NFL from a shoulder injury. And there's been a lot of talk throughout Cleveland that Deshaun's heart is questioned. And I want to ask the cast real quick. Do you feel right now the expectation is too high or too low for Deshaun Watson right now? Pete, since you got back, Pete, go first.
Yep.
Knock it out, player.
The expectation is bang on where it should be, in my opinion. It showed glimpses of what he's capable of when he's fully fit. And you did forget to mention that your British boy here is undefeated on American soil. So,
correct.
No, the expectation is exactly where it should be. It's not too high, it's not too low. Real fans would know that.
So, Pete, why do they seem like, give me a second, Chrissy, it's a lot of hate going on. They're angry at Deshaun. When you all were there, we all were there, minus Chrissy. Sorry.
Yeah, everybody, once again, everybody.
I did not see it or hear a lot of hate in the middle of the pound. That's where we were. Did not see it. And so he interacted with the fans as well. And yes, he's a few times. Yes, one's for you.
We all saw, at the end of the game, how Njoku and Hunt were both, lifted up their arms and getting everybody in front of them to cheer. And then they brought Watson over. And you know what? We were, those of us that did not go, not everybody, but those of us that were watching the stream together, a couple of us were very excited to hear the screams from the crowd, because we're like, oh God, like, how are they going to act to this? And so to hear the crowd cheer for him, it made us super excited who weren't there and not there to experience it in person. But I think that once his shoulder gets a little bit better, he's still not 100%. I guess he did practice, but he was off target on a couple of throws, and that was scaring me.
One of them was a missed route. We saw him doing the pre-game warm-ups, and I was actually lucky enough to sit 2 seats away from Marcus at the game, and we both looked to each other and said, "There's a bit of zip on that," and we've not seen that before. There was a bit of zip on the
correct
for the first time, so I think he's on the mend. And wow, do we need it?
Yeah.
So when Pete, you were there, when they at the tip touchdown, a lot of people, and they even zeroed in on this one guy. They were upset about the fact that the ball was tipped. And like I said, past the, during the whole week. A lot of people, they cringed at that moment, and that's why I'm getting so many mixed signals about Deshaun's his injury, his capability, who he is as a person, and that's why I brought this up, because I'm feeling like, I think they're putting a little too much emphasis on the money. 230 million, he should be doing this, he should be doing that, but at the same time, this is not the same guy. And I don't have a high expectation for Deshaun. I want Deshaun to go into the Ravens, which we're going to get to, and manage the game. I know when you say manage because you pay more money for a guy to be more than a manager, I expect him to not make turnovers, not make mistakes, because like we all said, he just got back. Yeah. So why is it such hate? And why people are getting so upset for this guy? What did they expect him to do? Throw 4 touchdowns, 5 touchdowns? What do you guys feel about that? Chris, we got to get to you on that. Go ahead.
We're Browns fans, so we are so used to being handed the short end of the stick. Him being hurt for this long, we're starting to get scared as fans. We're like, no, you've had enough time off now. You were medically cleared, supposedly, it's time to come back. Let's go. And then we want you to come back and we want you to perform and, be that old quarterback that we're paying for. But, reality needs to sink in.
But Chrissy, is that right?
No, honestly, that's what I said. Reality needs to sink in, and we need to realize that, okay, we may not be rushing him back in because of the fact of what we did to Baker. We don't know what that decision was in the locker room for Baker to play or not, whatever. It's last season. So, but let's not make the same mistake twice.
No, true. True.
We've done that.
You hit on the point there about the locker room, and it's clear to see that Deshaun has all of the locker room with him. There's no factions. Baker didn't have that.
Correct.
It was split, but it's clear to see on the field of play that Deshaun has his teammates have his back. So, and that's important.
It was great to see as a fan from being at home and seeing. It was great to see the offense finally having as much fun as the defense, because like the defense gets to go out there and they've been crushing it. I mean, like it was 59 total yards, I think.
Correct.
Like, that's crazy. I'm so excited.
58 it was. 58? Okay. Yeah, 58. And guess what? We gave them 65 in penalties.
Yeah. Yeah.
So let me ask you guys, now that we're 5-3, now that we're at this juncture, can we beat the Ravens this weekend? Do we have what it takes? Can Kevin Stefanski, because I got something to say about that.
Oh, geez.
Can the Browns beat the Ravens this weekend? And you guys, when I ask you this, do you feel confident about your rebuttal, your answer?
Let me go first, because I want to say who has not practiced. I don't know if Pete knows who has not practiced, because, as we know, he just flew in. Pierre Strong did not practice. David Njoku, David Bell, Joel Bitonio, Murray Cooper, Miles, Devontae Jones.
That is a lot.
Greg Newsome, Ojbo, Koronko.
Yeah,
good effort.
I've been practicing. I was so.
You should have practiced his name.
I know.
With all those people.
Wait, hold on. Marquise Goodwin is on concussion protocol, so depending on that, most likely Marquise won't be able to be cleared for concussion protocol by Sunday. So I don't see him playing. That's a lot of guys that didn't practice. I'm scared.
A few of those would have been veterans practices. Passes, wouldn't they? And Njoku is fit. He just had a pass. That's all it was. I'm pretty sure Miles as well. So I don't know. I think, what did we see? Jed Wills go down. Okay, and for a lot of people that was a good thing. But nobody likes to see one of the players go down. Now that leaves us with a bigger problem than anything else, I think.
Yeah.
Somebody might have to step up from the practice squad there against the Ravens. Whew. That's the real problem.
Yeah.
So like I said, like I asked you guys before, who do you feel is going to win this game? That's what I want to know. Who do you guys feel? Like Chrissy just stated, we got injuries. Pete, you elaborate on it. Who do you feel is going to win this game?
I'm picking the Browns. I'm picking the Browns for momentum. I think the defense will take care of business. It all depends what we can do offensively, and the signs are. I'm going Browns. I'm going Browns.
No doubt, Chrissy.
Okay, so and see that's where I get a little scared. Pete is where we have to work on, offense, because Lamar is out there bragging that he sees no holes in their defense. So if their defense is 100%, we know our offense is not 100%. So
correct.
Like our defense is going to have to be at 150% like it has been the last couple weeks. And hopefully we get the right refs out there.
Yeah, we're right.
Okay, so you guys talked about the offense. You guys talked about the defense, and you know who I feel like is the Achilles heel.
The refs.
In this organization, and that's no. And the reason why I say that is because these are the situations, these are the games where I believe in getting your money. Get your money. If you're 4th and 5 and you're on the 30-yard line, yes, it's a 40-yard field goal. You have one of the best kickers this year statistically on your team. I'm afraid that Kevin is going to make a decision to go forth on 4th and 5 early in the game and not get his money. And this is the type of shit that pisses me off.
We were yelling at him from home that he should have kicked it. Like, we have the kicker now. Like, why would you go for it?
So before we get to the scores, do you guys have faith in Kevin Stefanski that he's going to make the right decision?
I'm looking with my own eyes in real life.
Pete, you know how me and you do. You know how me and you do. Be real. Okay, go ahead. My bad.
I'm telling you that what I saw was a couple of plays that Watson just went on the hoof, went on the wing, and it's clearly not what Stefanski called. And it worked out. So I think there's a little bit of flexibility. That's what Stefanski's got to learn, is just let your players play, okay, and stop being so autocratic. All right, we're 5-3 with what we had. Now the potential's there.
Chrissy.
Yeah, it'd be great if Stefanski took a note out of Schwartz's book and just let the offense play. But as far as what our picks are for this week, and I'll tell you why I'm picking the Ravens, because you know why? Because I feel like, just like last week I picked the Cardinals, guess what? We won. So
reverse mentality. Okay.
Exactly.
so like I said before,
my official pick will be the Ravens, but it's for reverse.
Okay, so are we Browns right now, or are we Ravens right now?
Browns.
Chrissy.
I told you my pick for TMDE for the list.
TMDE picking for you. I'm just asking you, Browns or Ravens? Let's go.
God, I'm scared.
No, B100. That's what we talking about.
I don't see us doing
Stick
it.
with your
instinct. Snap! Wait a minute. Say that again. Did you just say the Ravens?
Dun, dun, dun. Cliffhanger.
Hey, trust me. You know how hard it is for me to say this, because my 14-3 is going right down the drain, and I knew this as soon as
hanging on by a thread.
So,
Chrissy, look. Do not
be you.
Do not. Whatever.
Whatever.
Do not feel bad about going against. It's not that we not Browns fans. It's not. It's just reality kicks you in the ass, in the balls, the backside. I want to say the other word, but I can't really say that.
And Lamar's full of shit, and he's just trying to boost up his defense. It really,
of course. Sound right. That's all it is. It's the next 2 games, and we cannot come out of the next 2 games with at least 1-1. We've got to win one of them. Why not now?
No doubt. No doubt. All right, Christy,
Yes.
what's the tally right now? What's the score as far as TMDE and who's? I know I'm sucking ass right now. It is what it is, but I ain't tripping. What's the scores right now?
I'm not very far off of sucking ass. So, Aaron is in the lead with 86.
Ooh.
Next is JB with 83.
Whoa.
Pete has 82. I have
Go,
79. And Mr. Deacon, you are still in last with 74.
Man, kiss my ass, you rotten mother.
Hey, you didn't even give us for the Steelers game last week. So you shot yourself in the foot on that.
I did. I shot myself in the foot like multiple times, but
Yeah.
I can't really complain about it because Aaron did too in the beginning.
Yeah.
So I just have to get my shit straight. And
Dude.
there's still a lot of time because we're really close. I mean, a few games and it could turn the whole tide of this whole thing.
Dude,
So
you want
I'm
to see
not-
how anal I am about this right now? Look, I'm not letting no more. I've got this week ready.
You
Momentum.
got to get it together. I don't know. You're making
look,
this.
Look, I got next week
much.
already ready. I got the week after that already ready. Like, I'm ready to go. I'm not relying. That's what I get from relying on
She's
JB.
making it so difficult. Now,
No, it's not.
all right,
No, it's
so
not.
we got through that, and now I'm willing to go through.
Yeah.
I gotta talk to Pete. I gotta spend this time with Pete. Pete,
Oh,
I've got my pick. I've got my pick.
yeah. Oh, Pete's picks. Oh, Pete, get your pick real quick. So I can get to what
Yeah,
I'm.
I will bash it out there quick because it's
Check it
multiple games now. It's multiple games. All the teams in the north, except the Browns, to lose. Okay, since they've been bigged up as the best division in the whole of the NFL, they're all going to lose this week. Except
Right.
the Browns.
Ooh. What's your pick? What's your hot pick though?
That's it. The Browns. No one's got them at all.
So what I'm saying is, so you saying go Ravens or go
No.
Browns?
No,
Ravens,
he's saying go
Ravens are
Browns.
6.5 point favorite.
Ravens
So
are- yeah,
pick your
Ravens-
So
Browns.
you're
Pick
telling
your Browns.
everybody right now that they need to pick the Ravens. That's what I'm saying.
No, you won't win money on that. You win money on picking the Browns.
Because the Browns are going to win and the Ravens are
Underdogs.
actually favored. to win.
Yes. Yes.
So you're telling, I'm making sure we got this straight.
I
Take
just
the Browns
explained
no
it.
matter what. I'm just making sure.
bet against the whole of the AFC North. All three games.
So what's the spread then?
Well, the Steelers are down to beat the Packers, and the Bengals are down to beat the Texans. I'm saying spin that, put it down as a triple. Wow.
No, I'm saying the
What's
Browns
the
Ravens.
spread on the Browns Ravens game?
Yeah, what's the spread on that?
6.5 points to the Ravens. Minus
So
6.5 Ravens.
If you're watching, Pete is telling you to take the Browns at 6.5. That's plus.
Yes.
Okay, I feel that. Okay.
All right, let's move on.
All right, so that's pretty much about. We just covered everything. Oh, now I had to get to this, and Pete came down this weekend, man, and it showed so much love. And I know Chrissy feels some type of way, and that's my sister. And Pete just got back, and I'm so happy that he was able to come on the show after flying so many hours. Yeah. Pete, I want you to tell everybody this is your, Pete's takeover, the British takeover. Pete, let us know, man, how you felt. You was downtown, you was on the west side, you got all this pizza, you got all these wings. We came in, we drank some wild turkey. I was fucked up. And Pete, let them know, man, how was your experience when you thinking everything in the Muni lot and everything? Let them know.
The whole experience. Well, I haven't had a chance to charge my devices up and put all my stuff out on Facebook at the moment. But you'll find out. It was absolutely awesome. The hospitality and the friendship and the dogdom. It's just wow, honestly. And obviously my son and his fiance came as well, who's pregnant. Bless her.
Correct.
Wait, fiance?
Near enough.
Oh, geez. See, you got me all excited. I thought I was going to miss an announcement.
Well, he's got to do the decent thing now, so.
Yeah, but Pete, you how was the Muni lot? You see Big Dog Willie down there.
The whole experience.
This thing and face paint Joe, and
while we're doing shot skis.
Shout them all out there. Face paint Mike, even the super fan Susan Halazan as well from the Cardinals was there, and people running up to me and saying, Pete, hey, how you going? Hayden Grove is doing a live. And he stops and he looked, and I'm getting tapped on the shoulder. Do you know what that is? And Hayden shouts out, BFO Pete. Oh my God. And I'm sort of like, that's. Oof.
Yeah, it's crazy when Hayden notices you.
That's
He did that here at training camp, and I was playing catch with Miles.
Yeah.
When I went up, when we did the camp the first year, Marcus, with the kids. And yeah, Hayden was doing his report for Cleveland.com, and he's like, Christy from BFO.
Hey, but the funny thing is then when we was going out, and I talked to Hayden, and he's a tall. I'm 6'4", almost. Hayden's like, he got to be like 6'6" or something. So we took the picture, and then one of the things I said, Christy would love this shit. And then he looked at me. We both laughed, and it was funny, that we took that picture and that so many moments. When we came out of the tunnel, when we got done with the game,
and Eric moment.
Yes. So a lot of people don't know. Like I said, I know. I'm not trying to brag on. I'm a humble guy. I know players. So when
I know what Eric looks like too, because I noticed
you would have recognized it. But Pete, Pete and them was walking like straight ahead. So I was like, "Yo, E," I said, "Yo, E, what's up?" And E was like, "Yo," he gave me that, and I introduced him, and Pete was like, "What?"
That can't be. I just thought, that's got to be an imposter. Surely that can't be the man just walking down the street.
All right, guys, I hate to cut this off, but we need to go. I have a rocket to go watch.
What? Are we cutting it
I'm
off?
going to watch the SpaceX rocket launch right out my front door. So hopefully I'll get some video of it. I'll take my phone out there.
Go Browns. Come on, D. Bring it. Come on. May the Schwartz be with you.
Please, defense.
And like I say every week, go Browns, bitches.
Bitches.
We will see y'all. Beth, Lourdes, Linda, love y'all. We see y'all next week. Peace.